I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what the T is, man. We gonna definitely see. We gonna definitely see. We gonna definitely see. I blocked him and he's mad at me now. How you know that? If he's blocked, how you know he's mad? What's good, Sade? What's good? What's the word, gang? KB 2024. What's good? What's good, Ellie? This loud always busting. Told him I wanted to move to further my career, and he told me not to leave him. Yeah, he doesn't. That can't be your best. That he can't have your best interest. One of the things I'll notice about people having your best interest is if that doesn't include them, they still want you to win. That's having somebody's best interest at heart. If y'all don't really know what that is, so whether the success includes them or not, they still want to see you go on and become successful and do what you need to do, and that's just what it is. And if it's not that, then they're not. They're there for their own reasons. That's one of the things I've noticed. I miss him so much. I can't breathe. Lord, take me now. I miss him so much. I can't breathe. Lord, take me now. I'm going ahead and block this nigga. Hold on, bro. Not today, not today, not today, not today. Not today. Yeah, what's your original gender? Not trying to be rude. I just genuinely can't tell at all. Okay. My ex is asking about me, yet he has a whole girlfriend. What's up with that? I don't know. What's up with you caring at this point? Huh? See, I be worried about the wrong things. Huh? What's up with you giving a fuck? Like, talk to me about that, man. I don't care about what that nigga. I don't care about what he says or what he misses, or I don't care about none of that. All right? Let's talk about why you give a fuck at this point. All right? And how could we get you to the point where you don't give a fuck anymore? Huh? How can we get to that point? I feel like that is the most important thing that we need to deal with, right? Back at it. You ever been to South Africa? No, but I'm trying to slide one day. Definitely. What do you think what do you do if you think your friend is getting married for papers? Mind your business. Let's see. My ex is asking about me, yet he... Oh, bro. Don't piss me off. Why do guys deactivate their Instagram? Why do y'all deactivate your Instagrams? Why are people coming for you over recently? Sam, but I don't know. Hey, Sam, one thing I can tell you, Sam, you can't. There is no winning on this app. Right? That's one of the things I have to realize, right? And let's just talk about it for a second. If I were to get up here and let's say, for instance, I'm giving advice to guys, and maybe the advice isn't all that good, right? Even if the advice was good, you know what they'll say? You're misogynistic. Why are you giving advice to guys and you're not giving certain advice? That's what they'll say. If I were to get up here and say, well, women, y'all shouldn't expect anything from guys. Expect the bare minimum. Y'all expecting more than the bare minimum is y'all reaching. I'm going to get hate. If I get up here and say, bro, it's okay to focus on yourself. It's okay to love you before anybody else. There's a problem. I don't know. You can't. I don't think you could really win on here. Let's see. Yeah, bro. Yeah, nah, you can't. I can't be if I put things too nice, right? If I put things in a much more nice way, people are saying, "Well, you're holding back. You're not giving people the right answers." Y'all see what I'm saying? Can y'all tell me how do I get on this app and not get critical? How do you do it? What y'all tell me what I'm supposed to do in that type of situation. It doesn't matter what I do, you get heat. What do you do? I don't know. I just don't know. My ex got back with his my ex got back with his ex after 2 years. Was I just a placeholder or did he actually care about me? At this point, yeah, who cares, right? Who gives a fuck at this point? What happened. Whether he wanted to get back where we're at after 2 years or not, 9 times out of 10, he is who he is, and the cycle will continue. So, as long as you're no longer a part of that cycle, is what's very important here. That's all. For real. If that's his body and that's who he likes to go back and forth and all this extra shit, that's who he's gonna be regardless of who's there. So, as long as you're no longer in that picture, that's the most important thing. Let's see. I don't know. Why does he want to do polygamy? Because he doesn't like you. Does a guy's history tell you what it will be like in a what it will be like in a relation? 9 times out of 10, hell yeah. What the hell? If you're dealing with somebody that's played the past 4 women that they've been with, what do you think is gonna happen to you? You're gonna end up in that same position. You don't have to be this direct. I don't know what to do. That's the only way I speak. Sometimes I feel like the advice to give the girl is always about what we're doing wrong. Sometimes I feel like the advice you give to girls is always about what we're doing wrong. Don't get me mixed up with other niggas. That's also another thing. That's also another thing that you'll notice as well, right? A lot of times I will get heat for what other niggas do on this app. A lot of times I will get, because we're all in the same niche and because we all kind of do the same thing, there's different ways to do it. There's some guys on here that will come on here and say, well, women are always doing this wrong. And I've seen it. I've seen what they're talking about. Women are always doing this wrong and women don't do this and women don't do that. That's never been me. That if anything, I will tell y'all what niggas will do wrong. Okay, well, once you know that, how do I move in this life to make sure that I'm not getting in the way? Y'all see what I'm saying? But people be mixing up the KB Juniors with me, and that's just not me. That's not me. That's not. I swear to God, bro. Whenever if y'all ever see people coming for me on this app for doing that, tell them I don't do that. You feel me? There's some guys who'll be like, here's what you should look out for from guys, and here's what guys do that you should. Bro, what the fuck? Them niggas aren't even human beings. They're robots, and they're not me. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. I be getting tied up. They be throwing me into the mix as if I'm doing what the fuck they're doing. Hell no. Bro, I'll say this, bro. At the end of the day, I don't care what anybody takes from my content, right? At the end of the day, I want everybody that views my shit to win. Whether they say I'm doing it for this reason or I'm a bad person in real life, and I don't care what the fuck they say. At the end of the day, I want y'all to take everything that I say from this live, move on, and win. That's it. That's it and that's all. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about the money. I don't care about. And if there's one thing y'all have known about me, if I've been doing this before people even got paid on TikTok. I've been going live talking to y'all one-on-one for years. So I don't know what these fucking KB Juniors and the truth tellers and no, bro, no. Don't get me mixed up. Let's see. I would be surprised. Hey, those guys are exactly. My coworker be flirting with me and super nice at work, but when we text, it's slow as fuck. Stop talking to people you work with. Yeah, look, bro, when you go to work, you go to work to get that money. Get that moolah, right? You go to work to secure your bag, not to talk to niggas. You're going to go to work and see guys and women that are attractive. Surprise, it's the world. It's the world we live in. But the problem is, here's the issue with that. When you pursue that, there's a much bigger risk at hand, right? When you pursue that, if that shit fails, you're going to be stuck with that person for however the fuck long. You can't even focus on your job. Every time you go to your job, you see that person that you had the failed situation with or the failed relationship with. You might fuck around and have to even change your job. All for what? Y'all see what I'm saying? Let's see. Exactly. How do you know if someone is a real one? Ask God. Ask the Lord himself. The more y'all have faith, and I don't even care, whatever your religion is, the more y'all have faith in God, the easier life becomes. If y'all just free ball life and do whatever the hell you want and y'all aren't actually looking at what we need to look at, then we're all gonna end up fucked up. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. For real. If you're dealing with somebody, you don't really know if this person is for you, ask God. Ask God, yo, show me a sign that this person is not for me, and I promise you will see it. Not even 2 weeks later. You will see it. Facts. We've been dating for 4 months and he does everything right, but he hasn't told me he loved me. So Mel, you be telling him you love him? Be honest, Mel. Do you love him? Exactly, Cam. He's definitely gonna get him out of here. So Mel, what are you talking about? Amber, I do my lives between 5 and 7 every day. I call all my one-on-ones right after. Every single one-on-one I get booked, I call right after my lives or between 12 and 5. That's when I work. What's good, Sierra? What's good? Why do men partake in hookup culture and press you to hit, but would actually be disgusted with you if you did? Bro, I'll tell you this. First of all, anybody that's actually forcing themselves to be any type of hookup culture is low vibrational, right? It's easy. First of all, that's why a lot of people do it. But it's much harder for, let's say this. It's a much harder path to take to actually distance yourself from that type of lifestyle in general. So when you're dealing with somebody who does not want that type of thing from you at all, whether you're a man or a woman, they're most likely not going to be the one for you in the end because that's where their head is at. That is where their head is at, and you can't change that. You cannot change that. Yeah, see what I'm saying? If somebody's in the mindset where, I just want to fuck around, I want to hook up and do this, that, and the third, that's who they are regardless to who's in front of them. It could be a goddamn dog that's in front of them. If that's where their mindset is, they're going to take it. Until somebody actually takes a step back and say, you know what, this isn't the way. Simple. But hey, man, y'all ready for the one-on-ones? Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Hope y'all listen now, for real. Anyways, let me put my disclaimer out there, right? Because like some of y'all have seen people be cussing me out on this app, right? My goal is in no way, shape, or form to hurt anybody's feelings that come up here. It's free advice and it's my perspective. There's a lot of different perspectives. You don't have to take my advice if you come up here. I don't know anybody personally to want to be mean to them. Y'all hear me? I don't know them personally to want them to be. So if you feel like you're too sensitive, or whether it's for the comments or what I'm going to say, don't come on up here. Do not come on up here. It's not, skip the live. All right? All right, man, let's get started. They really be mad at the comments. Yeah, I don't even be like, you feel me?
Hello.
What's the word, Lana? What's going on?
So I have a story time and I want your advice on that.
Or how old are you?
I'm 17.
You're 17?
Yeah.
Story time at 17 is crazy. What are you finna tell me, man? Yeah, I gotta focus on school. Focus on school. What's the word, Red?
Hi, so I have an update. I don't know if you remember me. I was here like a couple weeks ago.
Well, what was the situation, Red? Update us.
Um, Someone that I was talking to texting his ex, but I, okay, I heard y'all's advice, and I had another situation happen this weekend,
With
recently.
who? With who?
The same person.
So you didn't take her advice.
Well, no, right, you're right. So
Huh?
I got a little bit drunk with him, and then I told him about this dream I had like 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago.
Mhm,
And in the dream, he was FaceTiming that girl that I was talking about. And
mhm.
then I kind of said it like as a joke, like, haha, I'm paranoid, whatever. And then he kind of has like this guilty face. So I'm like, what's up with that? And he's like, like, he kind of like gives me this look, and I'm like, oh shit, like, maybe my intuition's right. So then he's like, well, she FaceTimed me, but like we're just friends, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my, like I literally wanted to rip my hair out at that point because
Mm.
I was like, there's no way. Because when I like first like woke up, I was like, oh, I'm just like literally like tripping. I'm just being delusional, you know?
What did I tell you what did I tell you to do the last time he was here?
You told me to basically like just leave before I get too
Yeah, yeah.
too
Because
attached.
because the disrespect is overwhelming in that type of situation.
Yeah.
Right? Did you
So I
listen?
was like, the thing that really bothered me is like the hiding of it. Like I feel like I would have reacted better if he
The
just
wrong
told
things
me.
the wrong things are bothering you.
Okay.
The wrong things are bothering you. What needs to bother you is the simple fact that you got the answers to the exam and you still failed it.
Yeah, but he keeps on telling me that like he
But don't
doesn't
nobody
care.
Red.
Yeah,
Red.
right.
Nobody cares about what the fuck he got to say. We've heard
Right.
it before.
You're right.
We know what it looks like. We've been doing this for 4 years now, Red.
Right. I've been watching you, so I feel like I know,
Yeah.
but then I'm just like, I just forgive people, and I'm like,
No, no,
oh,
no,
maybe.
Red. Everybody knows, Red, until it's time to actually do something that, protect yourself. Everybody knows how to protect themselves until it's time to protect themselves, right?
Right.
Right, Red? Everybody,
Yeah, I need to
everybody
stop
knows all
giving
the
second
information.
chances because I feel like that's where I fuck up. That's where I make the mistake.
Honestly, bro, honestly, again, it comes what it boils down to, Red. It's
Mhm.
definitely a confidence and a self-esteem issue, right?
I don't think I'm insecure though. I just feel like it's weird.
Hold on. This is where the forgiveness comes in, right? When you have a high self-esteem and you're really confident in who you are and your decisions that you make, you don't give a lot of second chances because you know that you cut that person off or you're moving a certain type of way because that person did something to you.
Right.
When you
I
lack
just
that,
feel like people can
listen to
change
me, listen
though,
to me,
like
listen to me, listen to me, listen to me.
because
When
I've
you
changed from my.
when you lack that, you
Hmm.
give a lot more chances and then you end up
Right.
in your position.
Right.
So whether you want to sit here and say people change, if you want to be the person that people change for, then keep wishing that.
Right.
Sit there and wait for people to change for you. You have a
Yeah.
lot of years left, Red.
Right.
There's
I'm
plenty
only
of
22. I'm only 22.
Listen,
He's 21.
Red. You have the rest of your 20s to waste.
Okay.
Keep sitting there and letting niggas, give niggas a chance to change for you. Trust me, they love that.
Right.
All right, Red. Very
Okay.
simple. Very, 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 very simple. Either you choose to be that, or you see that there's way more to life than niggas and the guys that you
Right.
deal with.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you move accordingly to that. That's all.
Uh-huh.
That's all. Now that you know how to move, if you still choose to associate with people that disrespect you, blame nobody but yourself.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
you know. Very simple.
Thank you.
All right, good luck to you, man. Uh, I mean, whether she chooses to listen or not, whose life is it? It's not my life. I keep telling y'all this. Whether people choose to listen to me or not, it's not my life. They'll just learn on their own. Like, look, the last time she got up on here, I gave her the answers. Right? She asked me a question. I gave her the correct answer. She chose not to listen to me, and then what happened? You feel me? Very simple. Uh, let's get Jada on here, man. Nah, 100%, blah. On both sides too. What happens is a lot of women that are, like you said, they're insecure. They deal with niggas that are also insecure, and then everything just blows up. You're insecure dealing with niggas that are also insecure, and it just blows up every single time. Let's see. What's good, Faith? What's the word?
Hi. I just wanted your opinion on something, on if I was in the right to do what I did.
Nah, go
No,
ahead.
I'm
What's up?
okay. So 3 weeks ago, I was talking to this boy, and me and him started talking. So we was talking for 3 weeks, and everything was going fine. Like he took me out on a date and things, and then a week after, he was like, "Oh, do you want to come to my house?" And I said, "Okay, cool, for a sleepover, whatever." Nothing happened, but I went there, we were cooking and stuff, and then we was laying down in his bed like chilling, and then his female friend called him. So, and then he was like asking her, "Oh, like how's your family? How are you? How have you been? Whatever."
Wait, wait,
And
wait, wait,
then
wait, wait. So wait, let me clear this. Let me clear it up. So you met this guy 3 weeks ago?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I went on a date the first week.
yeah,
Okay, and then the second week he told you to come over for a
yeah,
sleepover,
yeah,
and then you went over there.
yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Continue.
Okay, so we was like chilling in his bed or whatever, and then his female friend called him, and like, she was like, "Oh, like how are you?" Whatever. He's like, "Yeah, I'm good." He was asking her like about her family situation, like, "Oh, are you okay with your family now?" And all of these things. And I was just sitting there listening to the conversation, and I was like, "Okay, he's not hiding the conversation, so cool." I was listening and listening.
But he's having a conversation in front of you though.
Yeah,
On your first time,
and
on your first time even over there.
exactly. So I'm finding it. And I was in a 2-year relationship, right? And like
Yeah.
I never had male friends when it came with him, and I never went out of them, and he never went out of his female friends. He didn't even have any. So cool. So that's what I'm used to. So then he's making plans with her. He's like, "Oh, you're trying to come down these sides." He lives okay. So I'm from London. He lives like 2 hours away from London. So there's not really much to do in his area.
So you traveled the 2 hours? Like how'd you get over there? You
I
drove?
drive, but I didn't drive. I took the train because the petrol. But like, I took the train there and I didn't drive. So yeah, I was there, and he was making plans to see my friend. Like he's sending her his work schedule. He's like, "Oh, like these are the days I'm free. That you can come down these sides." But I'm walking around his area. There's really nothing to do
Right.
around his house. I'm thinking, what are you gonna do? So he gets off the phone now, and I have an attitude with him. And then he's telling, and I'm like, "Oh, is that your friend or whatever?" He's like, and I asked him, "Do you have a girl best friend?" Because I asked him before, and he said no. So now she's calling him out the blue. So I'm asking again, "Do you have a girl best friend?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, she's not my girlfriend. She's just my female friend. Like, I've known her for years." Da 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 da. And then them two are making plans to hang out together, like just them two. So I was, so I'm saying to him, like, "But don't you think it's a bit weird? Like we're talking to someone, so talking to someone is a pending relationship. We're getting to know each other, and you're thinking about going out with your female friend,
Faith,
just you and her."
Let me ask you something, right?
Yeah,
Let's say, for instance, you're a guy. You're no longer Faith, right? Let's
yeah,
say your name is Johnny, right? You're talking to a girl. You just met her 3 weeks ago. Take her out on a date. Cool. You ask her to slide 2 hours, right, for a sleepover. You ask her to come over, drive 2 hours, take a train, however, for 2 hours to have a sleepover. Within that sleepover, you call your best friend in front of her.
yeah.
Are you thinking now? I'm asking you. You're Johnny now. Wouldn't you have to think in your mind that Faith is just dumb for me to call, for you to want to call, answer or call another girl, right? And have a whole conversation about linking in front of the girl that you met 3 weeks ago on the second link. Now ask me, you're Johnny, you're no longer Faith. For you to even answer that call and have that conversation in front of the girl that you just met not too long ago.
Exactly. And I found it weird. And I had attitude, and I said, I was making scenarios like, if you and your friend are outside, like, won't people think, if boys find her attractive, whatever, he's not going to come up to her because those boys are going to think that that's his girl. And I was saying that to him, and I was annoyed, and he got mad at me that I was annoyed. And then the next day, like, he didn't want to sleep next to me. No, it was nighttime. He didn't want to sleep next to me. He didn't want to touch me. He didn't want to talk to me after that. So in the morning, because I still found it weird, like I even explained it to my mom. And in the morning when we got up, he's like, he dropped me off at the station or whatever. And then he texted me this long paragraph like a few hours later saying how he don't want to talk to me no more
So let me
because he
ask you
didn't like the
something.
way I
Wait,
acted.
stop right there. Stop right there. Because I'm also trying to figure out where your head is at so that I can give you a good answer, right? I don't
Yeah.
want this. So when that happens, right? Y'all had the conversation. He gets mad at you for thinking how you think, whatever.
Yeah.
Why didn't you leave right then and there?
Because it was like 12 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, all right, cool. So when he started ignoring you in his own crib, this guy that you barely know at this point,
Yeah.
why didn't you get up with the way?
No, it was weird. And you know what? If I drove there, it would have been a different thing. Like, I would have been able to go, but I didn't. And it was 12 a.m. and there was no way for me to get home. I
Okay.
even called my mom and she was like, come home, come home. I was like, there's no, I
Okay.
can't.
So you were basically stuck in that situation, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, and then we woke up in the morning, he dropped me off or whatever. Still didn't talk to me. Like I was saying, it wasn't that serious. I'm just telling you that I don't really find it acceptable that a guy was calling you your friend or not, whatever. And then he texted me this whole paragraph saying it's too early for you to be acting like this. We've only been talking for 3 weeks. Like he was basically saying how he don't want to speak to me no more. Like he removed me off everything after, and I don't know. I just found the whole thing weird. Like, do you think that how I reacted was good and I didn't just let it slide, or?
Again, like look, Faith, you have to understand. Put any other woman in your situation, they're leaving immediately. Off the similar. Well, first of all, they're not traveling all the way out there with somebody they don't know to have a sleepover. That's not happening. That's not it. That within itself, that sounds crazy, right? That sounds nuts, right?
Yeah.
But secondly, like, bro, like anybody, even if it's a guy in your situation, there's a girl on the phone, like the niggas gonna look at it crazy. So no, like you feeling some type of way about him doing that is not an issue at all. That's weird.
Exactly. And he was like, oh, you must not trust me. Like, it's not, and it's not even like that. I should be allowed to have female friends, whatever. Like, I've known her for years. That he was like, I don't know, defending the whole situation a lot. He was like, if I was to go with my guy friends, it wouldn't be like that as long as you two weren't hand in hand on the street or whatever. It doesn't make sense.
Hey, Faith, we deal with solutions here, right? The only thing that you could do, up your standards. Obviously, however many times you meet somebody before you go on the sleepovers, right? Up your standards there. Hey, just move accordingly next time. I would say the minute you start seeing weird, because I'm pretty sure you've seen signs prior to that even happening that the nigga's a little weird. You have to be very weird to even to do some shit like that as a nigga, right? So pay attention to the signs a little bit more and move forward. That's the only thing you can do. You can't blame yourself. The only thing I can say to you is that you should have left a lot earlier. That's it. That's that's the only thing I could have really said. But I mean, other than that, that's on him. So.
All right then. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know anyway.
Nah, I appreciate you hopping on. That Faith.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Can't be tired. Nah, let's see. Yeah, I know she's been here before, but y'all know how she is with niggas, man. Let's see. We got up here next. She's from Birmingham. She said you was from Birmingham.
Hi.
What's good, Leia?
Hi, Kayb. How are you?
What's the word, man? I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I'm shy now, but anyways, it's kind of like a story time, and then plus what's going on now. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you guys the truth, even if it makes me bad. So I don't want to be judged at the same time.
No. Bro, listen. Say it, and I'll give you my response. That's it.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I'm 21 now. I met him when I was 15, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, I met him when I was 15. We used to go on a couple of days. We were going out then, just like a couple months, and then I blocked him. And then a couple months after, I can't remember, but this is ages ago. Like we were been on and off, and it's all been on me. Okay, so every single time I would be bored, or like I just needed some entertainment or something, or like another nigga's pissing me off, I would just slide back into this nigga's life. And he used to pardon?
No, I'm hearing you. I'm agreeing.
So yeah, so cool. So I used to slide back in, and we would do everything you do in a relationship without the title. Like he used to take me on days, spoil me, get my hair done, whatever, and then I would just get bored or something would happen, nothing personal towards him, and then I would just ghost. Okay, so Like, he never did anything for all the times that I ghosted him, just to let you know. Until like 2022, I lost my virginity
So
with him.
you were basically just using him at that point, or like y'all were using each other.
It's not using. I felt like the first two times I actually liked him and I wanted it to go somewhere. And then after the second time, I felt like
So
because
wait,
I
those
ghosted him
first two
so much,
times, where you actually liked them, why'd you stop talking to him then?
because I'm someone, okay, when I was younger, I could not communicate. So if I was dealing with something, I would just fall off the face of the earth. Like, and just forget about it. Do you know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay, all right. So after that,
After
that
that, it was kind of like, you know what, since this is what this is the vibe, I'm just going to continue with the vibe. So
okay.
after that, all these years, every time it was a thing where like, oh, it's summertime or
Mm.
winter when I'm lonely, you know, I'll call up
You
him
called
or I
him up,
start
yeah,
texting him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, and they like I always thought like we would never be serious because it can't be serious after that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So
feel yeah.
yeah, the only time I ever ghosted him
Mm.
was for a reason was when I lost my virginity with him like 2 years ago. And
Oh,
someone said I sound like a Gemini. Yeah, I am. Anyways, yeah, so then cool. But the reason why I lost my virginity with him wasn't because oh yeah, I have feelings or whatever. It sounds horrible, but it was a matter of fact of I was young. I wanted to see what the hype was. I looked at my options and I was like, you know, he's the best guy. You know what I mean? I feel comfortable. I
you've known
know
him the longest.
I know him the longest. Yeah, like I feel comfortable, so I'll be comfortable in that way. So cool.
Mm.
And then yeah, so after that I ghosted him the next day after that because it went so bad. Um I felt like he was a virgin, but he didn't
Oh, shit.
disclose that.
Okay.
Which I don't mind if you're a virgin. I just want it to be a thing where it's like you tell me so we can. It will be a thing where it's like okay, we both try to figure out what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Because in
Mm.
my mind, I'm like, you know what? You've already done this. You already know. You take the lead. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you don't disclose that information, and then you look like you don't know what you're doing, and then it's like you know. And as much as I can suggest and instruct and give directions and stuff, like I get it, but it's like you know. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
it couldn't help.
You
Yeah,
wanted
but
somebody a little bit more experienced in that area.
no, it's not that I wanted anyone more experienced because like for example, it was his first time eating pussy. Okay?
Mm.
So that I understand. You're not that great at eating pussy, which is understandable. This is your first time. I'm your first girl. You're doing it too. I'm not gonna judge you or like you know. I'm gonna help you. You know how to get there, but I'm not gonna completely write you off because it's your first time. Whereas the actual part of the sex, like it's just it was just he just looked like he didn't know what he was doing, which is like, why didn't you tell me though? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
yo, it's my first time too. Then it would have been like, oh babe, okay, cool, let's go
yeah,
figure it out. We can figure it
it'll be
out,
like
help each
it'll be
other.
understanding. Okay, all right.
Yeah, like we can help each other figure it out. Like I'm just sitting there waiting for you to take the lead. This is my first time, you know?
All right, bet. Yeah.
Anyways, then cool. Anyways, and then cool. Then I ghosted him shit after that. Like the next day, I made sure he got home and everything, and then I never spoke to him after that.
Mm.
Then he hit me up around the winter times. After that, we went on dates, doing all the usual things, like you know. And then he started pressuring me for a relationship.
Mm.
Every single time we spoke about a relationship, I always told him I wasn't ready for one. Now it was a thing where it's like, oh, he wouldn't like. We'll be sitting down. Let's say I'm coming home from a date, and then we'll be in the car right outside my house. He'd be like, "No, can we please talk about us not like being in a relationship? Like you're not taking me serious. I've been waiting for you. It's been so long. Like it's been a couple years. Can we go to the next stage? You know?"
Mm.
But I was like thinking, okay, cool. Like I don't know, like this is when I start catching feelings for him. So I'm like, okay, should I? Should I not? I start talking to my homegirls, and my homegirls are like, yeah, like you guys known each other and everything. And I'm like, yeah, but
Yeah,
after
but
how I
ideally,
treated him,
ideally, you wouldn't be getting into a relationship with this nigga because you actually like him. It would be a more like a, hey, it sounds the right way, you know. Everybody,
no,
they
I
would,
like him. Don't get me wrong.
you like him?
Now I do, yeah.
Oh, now you do. Let's
Now I
let's
do.
let's get sped up to the point where you like him. Now, how did that happen?
Okay, so yeah, so we've been talking,
Mm.
you know, regular schmegular, going on days, whatever. And I kind of like put it out there like, listen, I actually do want to be in a oh, but he ghosted me. Bear in mind. He ghosted me.
Oh,
He
he ghosted
learned from
you.
the player. he ghosted me. Okay, so he ghosted me, and then after that, I was like, you know what? I got to take it on the chin because I've been doing that to him. That's understandable. Then after that, we started talking just recently. This is recently now. Then
Yeah,
now is the thing
yeah,
where it's like,
peeped how after he kept the same energy that she been keeping with him for however long. Yeah, see what happens. Now there's
yeah.
more of an interest. Now he stands on his. Now there's. All right, continue.
Anyways, and then cool. So now it's the thing where it's like, okay, cool. I have caught feelings. I actually like them. I actually fuck with them. Like I've never not liked them. It's just more a thing where it's like I was taking him for granted in a way.
Mm.
So now is a thing where I've basically told him I want a relationship. What are we doing? Or is it a thing where it's like, what's your intentions with me? Or do you want to keep?
Hey, that came out of your mouth.
Okay, not really. I just asked him straight up, what are we? I asked him the what are we question. I know. I
Nah,
know.
come on. Even you know that's
Nah,
strong. Come
but you
on,
know what it is? I know. I'm not a
yeah,
dickhead.
that's
I
strong.
understand. I understand. But it was a thing where it's like, yo, I want to see is in, okay, are you trying to keep doing what we've been doing, where we just ghost in each other's life and come back to each other's lives? Do
Yes.
you know what I mean? Or
Yeah. I
is it a
mean,
thing where it's like,
let's be honest. Unless he's just one of them, them niggas that just be that don't really have it in him. He can't lead. Then I mean, I'm pretty sure he's been trolling this entire time too, because he ain't really been stepping. He been asking questions. There's a difference between a guy that genuinely has that love and interest in you that really wants. They're gonna step.
mm,
One thing about niggas that really have that in their mind, they're gonna step, move, run, dip, hide, skip over, whatever they have to do in that time to get that girl. That's what they're gonna do. Ain't gonna be no years of you coming in and you doing this with him and then leaving, and you coming back in and doing this with him and then leaving. Just as much as you weren't taking him seriously in that time later, he was not taking you seriously either. Now it comes to the point where he's not taking you seriously enough to the point where he was able to ghost you. Now you think to yourself, damn, he was nice to me then, and he did do this for me at that point, and I ain't gonna lie, ideally he is a guy. I am starting to like him. He is a good guy. But guess what, Leia? The only person that gives a fuck about how you feel about him is you.
okay, so what do you
That's
think
just
I
what it
should
is.
do
What do
now?
you what do you
Because
think? What you have to
I've,
do, Leia? What you have to do, right? One is hold yourself accountable, right? That's what a lot of guys have to end up doing. Hold yourself accountable, right? And say, well, I ain't gonna lie. I moved this way and I moved that way in the past. Maybe I should get to the maturity level where it's like, okay, let me go work on me and how I think before I even date at all. Once you actually get to that point, you won't even be worrying about what you have to do with him because he's done. That situation is done. Leia, this is where a lot of people get. This is where a lot of people go wrong when it comes to actually being mature for real. A big part of being mature is understanding that you did this and you did that, and whatever consequence to you that comes as a result of that is what you deserve. You feel me, Leia?
mm, mm,
That's a huge part of accountability and maturity that a lot of niggas specifically don't care about. So accept
mm.
that you did what you did, right? And yeah, I moved, and you moved out, you moved, and he moved out, he moved, and keep it pushing.
I
Y'all, y'all,
mean,
be-
I
y'all be
kind
so.
of in this situation right now. It's more of I kind of block them on every single social media, but they're trying to slide back in through TikTok. Like, so it's
So what?
like, so I ended up like blocking him through everything other than TikTok. And now
Okay.
it's a thing where it's like, he's on TikTok trying to message me, but I haven't responded. But he's trying to slide back in. But I'm thinking, all right, cool. Should I? Should I not? But I'm listening to what you're trying to say.
I mean, at what
I'm
point?
hearing you.
No, but I'm asking you though. At what point do you get sick and tired of the same shit over and over again with the same person?
Mm,
You're wasting years of your life for something that will never progress to nothing. It will be nothing in the end. Zero.
mm,
Y'all will
mm.
never get married, unless I mean, I guess I could have some kids, but you'll be a single baby mom at the end of the day if that were
Yeah,
to
God
happen,
forbid.
because that wasn't the person for you. We're dealing with somebody that was not for you, and vice versa. You
Mm,
see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's just what it is. Now you got to make that. Now you got to make that decision. Now you got to look at the reality for what it is, or you could choose to be delusional and continue to talk to somebody that will never give a fuck about you like that. Simple.
Facts.
So
Facts.
yeah, I mean,
Because
yeah,
he never gave a fuck about me all these years. He never gave a fuck about me all these years. And then,
convenience and proximity.
huh?
Convenience and proximity. You're
Mm,
convenient, bro. Think about it. Y'all hear the saying, niggas don't even gotta lie to y'all no more. Y'all lie to yourselves. Y'all don't hear people saying that. Niggas don't even gotta manipulate. Niggas don't gotta do none of that because y'all lie to yourselves. So either you're gonna continue to be in denial and see that it's over, or you're gonna continue to associate with somebody that's you've been on and off since you were 15. You're 21 now. You're 21, and
mm,
it's still the same shit.
yeah.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna keep it stepping. We're gonna keep it pushing.
Hey man, hey, like I said, it's your life, your time. Do what you gotta do. All right.
No, I appreciate the time and your advice because I feel like with everyone else, I really couldn't. It's not a thing where it's like I could turn to my friends, like my male
Nah, that's
friends,
understandable.
because I don't want to come across like what the comment section was grilling me on 10 minutes ago, like, oh my god, leave him alone, you're such a villain, or to
Yeah,
them
yeah,
people.
but
Do
the
you know what I
thing is,
mean?
they could say that all they want. A lot of the times, you gotta
Mm,
learn on your own. If you want to go ahead and learn the hard way, that's what you're gonna do regardless. Whether I'm
mm,
telling you something or they're telling you something, that's just what it
facts,
is. All right,
facts. But thank you so much.
all right, Leia. Good luck to you, gang.
You too. Bye.
Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's get Bernice in here, man. What's good, Bernice? What's going on?
Hi. So I've been with this guy for 3 years, and we just broke up like yesterday because I asked him like a simple question like, "Oh, hey, do you love me?" And the response I got from him was, I care about you." So I was a little,
Wait, hold on, hold on. Slow down first. You've been with this guy for three. Wait, hold on. You've been with this guy for 3 years, and yesterday you decided to ask him, which if he actually did, you wouldn't have to ask, right? But you decided to ask him, "Well, do you love me?" And what
yeah,
was his
like it's
response?
just his response was, I care about you. That's his response to me.
Okay, and then what happens? Now, update. What happens after that?
So I was a little bit confused, and he was on his way home. So I was like, let him just get home before like I kind of dig into that because I didn't want to argue.
What? Wait,
But
let
it
me
was
ask you.
just,
Let me ask you. What is there to dig into?
I'm sorry,
What dig into what exactly?
um, why he gave me that response because I felt as if it was a very simple question. It was a yes or a no question, and I wasn't even playing about it. It wasn't like we
No,
were
no.
arguing. We were fine.
Yeah, yeah, no, no. You asked a very simple question, and he gave you a very simple answer.
Yeah, but it was a yes or no answer, not, oh, hey, I care about you. And he had
Okay, so
like a
you wanted.
very,
Okay, all right. So you wanted to dig into like that. What the I care. Okay, all right. So what happens when you dig into it? What
yeah.
does he say?
He said, oh, he cares about me and he don't want to hurt me, but still with me. And
But
I was a little bit shocked because we were fine.
but Bernice, you
Yeah.
don't think that's a when he said that? I don't. When you asked him, "Do you love me?" Yes or no, and he responds, "I care about you." Wouldn't the answer be no? Isn't that a no? Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm.
But
So
my brain wasn't processing it
because
like
it caught you off
right
guard,
there and there. So when he got home, like an
yeah,
hour later, I went back to the same question.
I understand. Now I actually understand. Sometimes I mean you're in a whole relationship with somebody for 3 years. They hit you with that. Man, it's gonna catch you off guard. Like what the fuck?
I
Yeah, I
wouldn't have.
understand that. Nah, so damn, it's disconnecting. You can hear me, Bernice? Yeah, nah, I could see why she was like,
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'll go ahead. So what happens now?
Yeah, so sorry, I was a little confused. And
Mm,
then, yeah, basically, I had to separate with him yesterday because
okay.
it's like I don't want to be with someone who's not sure about a simple question like that. Because why am I with you for 3 years if you cannot answer such a
Yeah,
very simple question? But after that, like I have school,
mm,
I go to X-ray school full time, but it's like
you sure?
bothering me. I don't know. It's like I'm hurt.
No, no, I understand.
I can't. I don't know.
I could explain that to you. So I think one of the bigger questions you would have is why would you be somebody with for 3 years if you don't love them, right? Is that where you're confused at? Why would you be with somebody for 3 years if they don't love you? I don't think she can hear me. I ain't gonna lie. Hello?
Yeah, why would he be with me? And I have I have all this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, I have all these emotions at once,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know what to do. He just texted me, and I don't know, because
I,
after that, I blocked him from everywhere, social media, phone,
let me
everything.
let me
But
explain it to you.
he emailed me kind of, and
Let
I
me
don't know.
explain it to you. I can explain it to you. So, the, I've one of the things that I've learned over the years, Bernice, from doing what I do, is the way you see wasted time, the way you see that 3 years, Bernice, is going to be very different from how you see that 3 years. Are you hearing me? So in your mind, you could have spent the past 3 years with this guy looking for his validation. This is somebody that you really love. This is somebody that you really wanted to be with, right? But from the very beginning, that was never his plan in his mind, right? He put you in a box in his mind, and he continued with it. The way guys see a lot of women nowadays, and I think that's which is a bigger problem, is they'll see you as an asset instead of an actual human being. So their time, the way your time doesn't actually matter to him. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So you spending them three
Yeah.
years with him, he didn't have to love you. He could just see you as beneficial. Whether it's the things that you're doing for him, maybe it's the intimacy, maybe it's the whatever you're doing for him, he's still seeing it as benefit. Are you hearing me? Okay.
Yeah.
So even after he told you no, he answered basically no to your question. He's gonna still be wanting no. He's gonna still email you, do all these extra things because he's still seeing you as an asset. He doesn't see you differently now than he seen you 2 years ago. Are you
Okay.
hearing me? It's only
Yeah.
the only difference is now you're actually hip to it. Now you actually have the answer that you want. Now you actually know this person that I'm with after the 3 years that I spent with them doesn't like me as much as I like them. Now you have to move accordingly.
Okay.
So he's gonna keep emailing you and texting you from the third party, whatever you used to do, right? Because he still feels entitled to you. You know what I'm saying? You hear myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Hey,
can hear you.
hey, hey, where you at, Bernice? I could it's mad love.
Oh, I'm in my house, and I'm in a very loud house. I live with my family, a big family.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it sounds like something is ruffling. I don't even hear the people. I hear like, are you sweeping or something?
No, no, actually, it's me taking my clothes off. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was wondering. I could barely hear my. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
yeah. Do you have any more questions when it pertains to that?
I think I'm good. It's like clarity, but it's like the emotions are like a lot to process at one time because it's like it just happened.
Mm.
And for example, today I went to school and I couldn't even perform as I normally do because I was over obsessing about it. I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I don't know. I don't know if I did the good thing or
Nah,
the bad thing,
you
but
gotta understand though, Bernice. You're a human being, and you're gonna react the exact same way we all would in your situation. But what I'm telling you now is I'm giving you the clarity as to where his head is at. Him wanting to keep in contact with you after not loving you for the past 3 years, right? Is him seeing you as an asset instead of an actual human being that has that values her time. Are you hearing me?
yeah,
So
okay,
your only job moving forward, Bernice, is to prove that nigga wrong by never speaking to him again. Okay?
okay.
Very simple. All right, Bernice.
All right, thank you.
That's all it is. But y'all would be very surprised how far entitlement could actually go. Entitlement could make it so that you could be dealing with somebody for 8, 9, 10 years, however long you want to put it. If that person feels entitled to you, they're gonna want you in their life, whether they're treating you good or not, whether they're being respectful to you or not, whether they love you or not. If they feel like, yeah, I'm entitled to that person because we done been through this, that, and the third, in their mind, they own you. So, nah, 3 years is crazy. Yeah, 3 years is definitely crazy. Let's see. Who we got next though? Nah, she cool people. What's good, sir? What's good?
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
Okay, so I just want you to talk to my friend right here beside me because she's going through a situation and she's not hearing me, so I feel like you can get to her. Here.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it, man.
So, well, I've never came on your live before, so do I have to say like my age or something?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay. What's the word, man?
Okay, so I'll start back from like the beginning. So
Uh,
November, I started talking to this guy in November. I still like around like the ending of November, and so we've been talking for like about 3 months, and like I live in Atlanta, but recently like I used to live in Texas, so it was like a long distance kind of like situationship relationship, I guess. And
She
so
is 22, y'all.
and so yeah, we were talking and stuff like that, and things were going good. And then I told him like one day like I was gonna go live Atlanta because that's where he's from. He's from in Atlanta.
yeah.
But the vibes that I got like from the beginning, like cool, like every day, chit chatting and stuff like that. Like the feelings were everything was there.
Wait,
And
wait. So when you met him, you was in Texas and he was in Atlanta.
huh?
Yeah.
When you met him, you were in Texas and he was in Atlanta.
Yes.
And you're saying that the vibe when you were in Texas and he was in Atlanta was better. Like y'all was cool and y'all was y'all would call each other. Y'all would.
The only thing about it that just started to like get a little weird to me was like he would get in his feelings because he would say, "Oh, I'm a very affectionate person and I like physical touch." So he would mostly like he'd be in his feelings about that a lot.
What do you
So
mean?
like,
How would he react? What would he say?
and then his excuse for it would be like he'd use distance as like or like detachment to cope about it. But then when I told him that I would be living in Atlanta, I figured like it would make things a little different. But recently, like since I moved,
Wait,
he's been
did
like,
you move to Atlanta because you wanted to? Like, why did you move to Atlanta?
no, I moved to Atlanta for like career options. Like I had a career opportunity out here and I had an apartment out here. I had a
Okay.
whole apartment out here, so like that's the reason why I moved. So like the first night that I came out here, we had sex, and then it's like weeks after, like days after that, he ghosted the fuck out of me, like ghost, like he
Okay.
just
Stop
wasn't
it.
talking. And then one day, like it's like one day he just sent me like a long ass paragraph explaining like why he was so detached, and he pretty much told me like his detachment is because he trying to find a better way to make money, and then he says
Stop
he
right there.
came
Stop right
across
there. Stop right there.
lines
Hold on.
of okay.
Hold on. Shay. Because in order for us to get an answer, we got to break down the mentality so that you can move forward. And you know, so you're talking to a guy. You were talking to a guy when you were in Texas. He lives in Atlanta for however long. Throughout that time of talking to him, before you even decided to move to where he's at, you were already having issues because you're the type of person that likes the physical affection and all that extra stuff, and he doesn't like that, right? Automatically not compatible, doesn't work, right? That's actually an excuse, honestly. Um, cool, whatever. You get to Atlanta, and the first day of you getting to Atlanta, y'all do stuff. This is already a guy that you know in the back of your head you're not compatible with because you like things a certain type of way, and he's already telling you I don't like things that type of way. Y'all aren't seeing eye to eye on that, which is very important. So at that point in time, what do you think in your mind? Where do you where's your head at? What do you think happens after that? Shay.
Honestly, like I'm not gonna lie, like it's like certain things that like you see, like are the red flags, but you miss it because you're like so in your feelings about the person, and that's how I was. I'm not even gonna
No,
lie.
fuck that. Tell him about Valentine's Day.
Okay. Tell me about Valentine's Day.
Tell him everything. Tell him the whole rundown
Tell me
because
about
she's
Valentine's
sugarcoating
Day.
shit. Tell him everything.
Tell me about Valentine's Day.
Okay, so Valentine's Day came around and he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything at all.
He ain't hit her up. He ain't get her shit. She got him shit for his birthday. he made time to see her for his birthday to hunch and get the gift and went ghost again after that. Tell him the rest.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, friend, you gotta understand, right? A lot of niggas being able to do shit like this, as wrong as it is, right? Because we know you and I both know it's wrong to do shit like that, right? But in order for him to pull that, like she says, she has to be putting him on a pedestal in her mind. So automatically, right? We can sit here and tell her all the common sense things that she already knows, right? He has more control over her life than she has control over her life. So now, if that's the case, we're talking to a wall here. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Because put it this way. Nothing that he's done has been good so far. Nothing. We can't even tell. Bro, name one good thing that we can say that's not the bare minimum that he's done.
Crickets.
So for me, all right, for me as a man to sit in a situation where a girl is mistreating me, I'm not, she's not even giving me the bare minimum, and I'm still there. That's gonna tell me exactly how I feel about myself because I'm still there. Are you getting what I'm saying? Hello?
She here.
Yeah, nah. I was saying for me to be in a situation as a man where I'm not being benefited by the girl, right? Or the girl she's not even doing she doesn't even think I'm worth the bare minimum, and I'm still there. That's gonna tell me everything I need to know about myself, right? Because I'm still there. How I feel about myself. It's a self-esteem thing, right? So let me hear something, man. Where the friend at?
She right here.
Yeah, let me hear something. Let me hear your mindset. Tell me something, man. Tell me something that makes sense.
Okay, so she won't. Okay, you. She want me to tell you like the real rundown. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Started tasting right from the jump. He was being inconsistent. He wasn't responding to her. He would go weeks without saying shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I would tell her like, okay, if he's doing this now, he's going to do it later down the line. And his excuse for everything is, oh, I'm a distant person. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I use distance as my answer when I'm going through things. He blames everything on not having a job or. He hyped her up, right, to come to see him and stuff. He's like, oh, if I'm with you, like, I'll come see you every day, this and the third. He lied to her, so she gets out here. He's seen her 3 times since she been out here. The first night he picked her up from the airport, I really believe he really wanted to get her so he could hunch her. Okay, he went ghost after that. They would text every now and then. The second time was for his birthday. No, when was the second time? Huh? Okay, the second time was before his birthday. They linked again to hunch. He's only consistent when they finna hunch, right? And then he seen her the third time on his birthday to get his stuff and hunch. Nothing after that. Took her on no dates, got her no flowers, bought her no food, not consistent, does not reassure her. She'll send him paragraphs and he would not respond to it. He would just disregard everything she says. So I just want to know, like, why are you sprung?
No, again, this is something even I've learned in my own personal life. She shouldn't even feel at the end of the day, bro. We're gonna all learn. However, don't feel ashamed at the end of the day, because again, if everybody in this life were to tell you that they've made the right decision, they've never been delusional before, they're lying to you, right? What I'm trying to tell her is she doesn't have to be that way no more. Yeah, y'all see what I'm saying? However the fuck, whatever he was able to get off, he got off, whatever, cool. But moving forward, this is what's most important, is that she's not allowing that to happen anymore. You see what I'm saying? People, right. I don't care who they think they are, or how much, if they're a relationship guru or if they're, I don't care. A lot of people have been in a situation where they noticed they could have done this, but they made the wrong decision, or they gave somebody the benefit of that because he really liked them. Okay, cool. But now that me, you, and her are on the same page, right? We know that this person isn't good for you, and we know that this person is using you, right? What do we do?
And Megan, no, he's not. But I'm listening.
Yeah, so I'm all about solutions at the end of the day, but we can sit here and talk about what niggas do all day, right? I've been doing it for years. That's not gonna do anything for any of us. What are you gonna do to make sure you're not in that position no more? That's all that's important. I don't care what that nigga did or what he said. That's not important. What are you gonna do? I'm asking her that.
Well, well, last night, cause I texted him for like clarification on like the reason why he was ghosting me, and reading the paragraphs, I left the message undelivered for like 24 hours because I needed time to think about it. One, and then I also needed to do some like past and self reflection because
Okay.
I've gone through heartbreaks in the past, and one situationship or well, a date in situationship that I've been in about like 2 years ago, it's almost like the same situation as this one. So I had to do some reevaluation, and like the more I kept rereading the messages into what he says, I felt like I was in the same position but with a different
A
person.
different person, exactly. So you're looking at it the right way then. Okay. So
So then after like rereading the messages like 10 times, I was like, you know what? Like, fuck it. I'm not doing that anymore. Like,
what happens when he comes back around and hits you up a few times? What you gonna do, man? What's the verdict then?
no, it's like I just feel like at a certain point, it's like you can only give so much to a person, and it's like when you realize that they're not even giving you or showing you like not even the amount that you are giving them, it's like why should I keep pouring into a cup that you're not even filling?
But tell him the reason. His
Okay.
reason he didn't respond.
So
Well,
what I did today was I responded to his text message, but I gave the most nonchalant and dry response that there could ever be because I simply don't care anymore.
The time
But
leading
if you
up to
didn't
it.
care, but why respond?
Huh?
Why respond? You said you read it 10 times, right?
Yeah.
Right? You did the self-reflection. You know this isn't the person that you should be with, right? You know it's over with. So why respond? You did the work. Every time you communicate with this individual, I don't care if he hits you up first or you hit him up first, you take 15 steps back. Are you hearing me?
Read them comments too, because they speak. They
No,
spit
no, no.
facts.
All right, you might not believe me, but every single time there is any type of communication between you and the individual that disrespected you, you're taking 15 steps back. I'm just letting you know that right now. All right. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I mean, I hope you know what I mean. You do what you got to do, and I hope that nigga, no longer can control
Wait,
you or how you feel.
before you hang up, I see this Visa Zero saying, "Friend, don't be so harsh. That's what you need to read." First of all, I've been dealing with this for a long time. The same fuck shit from the same fuck ass nigga. So don't tell me not to be fucking harsh, because this fuck nigga been playing in my friend face this whole fucking time. He wasted her fucking time. Are you hearing that?
Type shit, but you got to keep that same energy with your friend too, though, gang.
And I
You got
is.
you got to keep that same energy with her. Remember,
And I tell you, block
because
him.
niggas gonna do. You know how niggas gonna do whatever they feel like they want to do at the end of the day. But you gotta make sure your friend is. You feel me?
But after a while, it's like, if it's the same routine, the
Yeah, I'm
same
hearing
cycle, and she not fucking listening, that shit draining as fuck on my end. And she not
No,
hearing that.
and I also understand that. But friend, are you hearing me, friend?
I'm hearing you. I'm right here.
No, I'm talking about your friend that we're talking about. She just said that because that's real shit. She just said some real shit. Every single time you come to her about these things, it drains her. Yet you go back to that same individual. Unless you don't give a fuck about your friend for real, stop doing it. Unless you care more about niggas than your friend, stop doing it. Simple. All right. Hello?
I'm here. I heard.
Yeah. So that's yeah. Stop talking to that nigga for you and her, bro, because you keep bringing the situation to her and that's stressing her out. So, all right. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. I feel like that's a conversation that we need to keep having now. A lot of y'all be having friends that be bringing these fuck ass situations to y'all and still go back to the same person that's causing the issue and they expect you not to get drained. Let's talk about how the people that be doing that to y'all for real, that be bringing these situations to y'all with no care that y'all are actually getting drained aren't really y'all friends though. Now let's talk about it. Can we have that conversation? Can we really have that conversation though? If you keep having to give the same advice to your friend, the person that you care about, over and over and over again, that friend seems like they're in agreement with you and then do the same dumbass thing again, right? That can't be your friend. Because at that point, the friend is taking niggas and how they feel about niggas over the friendship. And that within itself just isn't it. Right? Let's talk about it. It's draining though. Take it from somebody that does this shit every day. It's draining. Let's see. How to end a 10-year friendship for that exact reason to be like that. Let's see what we got next though. Yeah. What's good, gang? What's the word?
Hi,
What's going
how's
on?
everyone doing? So I just want, I mean, I know it doesn't really matter like to you or not, but with our last conversation, it kind of made me realize for like the first time out of my whole relationship, like, wow, I actually feel very embarrassed. Even though I felt like for some reason it was different, it's just, I still realized the fact that a lot of things were embarrassing. And I want to say that I actually been standing on business, as y'all call it. So I feel good. I feel
Hey,
things
as
are
you
great.
should. Hey, and standing on business will only benefit you, gang. So just keep doing it, all right?
That's true. The only thing that's hard now is I'm trying to get to the point where I don't care about what my family has to say, because when it gets so deep where the whole family knows them, the family's giving them Christmas presents and stuff like that. You're taking trips with the family. It was that kind of relationship.
Hey,
So
that's the
now,
point.
like my
Hey,
mom, it's to a point where she's just being unnecessary. Like she told me that I was trying to make my baby sick on purpose because I put her bottle in the refrigerator when it literally says on the formula can, after mixing, store in the refrigerator. She was like, you don't care about your child. You're just trying to get her sick and all this other stuff. And she was like, I'm gonna call CPS and all this extra stuff. And it's hard to get away from that because it's like you're supposed to have a relationship with your mom and
wait.
that.
She said that you're trying to get the baby sick on purpose?
Yes, because I put her pre-made bottle formula in the refrigerator, right? So it's just like what that has to do with the relationship. She's just very meddling. I don't know how to deal with a parent she feels like all my business is like her business. And when I don't tell her anything or I just want to keep stuff to myself, like right now, which would be the breakup, right? Because I feel like I can't really tell her anything. She starts flipping the script and just saying crazy stuff. And she's one of those mom that like her answer is God, this, God, everything. But she has an open relationship with her husband. So I really don't know how that adds up. But I'm not just, okay, that sounds bad. So I'm not trying to
You
make her
said,
seem
wait,
like a
hold
bad
on, bro. Hold on. You're going too fast for me. You said that she's the type of person that, got this, got that, yet she's in an open relationship with her husband.
Yeah, she's always preaching at me and like it's like weird when she goes off on me. She's like, a man would never cry over you. And I'm like, why are you saying things like that? It's so weird. But then like every morning she wakes me up with like a God message saying this. And when I ask like my granddad and stuff for advice, they're just like, well, you just gotta listen to her and not care about what she thinks or whatever and move on. So now I'm over the relationship, I'm over the dude, but now it's to a point it's like I know I can keep my mom out of my business, right? But she goes to the point where she'll block my siblings' phones so I can't contact my siblings. And they're like my best friends. So she'll go through other people and make it to where I have to talk to her again. And it's just like, I try to have a conversation with her and just, try to talk things out, but it always gets flipped. And I always start getting accused of something crazy, like wanting to kill my baby and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's like I can't get her to realize she needs help. And like her husband is to a point where he's just so tired, he doesn't even say anything. So it's just like I'm in that spot of like my life right now, trying to figure out how can I distance myself from the person who gave birth to me, and it's without feeling really bad. Because I
Yeah,
feel like out of everybody, you should always want your mom around.
hell
Yeah.
yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, in a scenario like that, where And it's that toxic. You got to kind of do what you got to do for you, though. And that's just what it is. She's accusing you of a lot of crazy things, right? And that within itself will do a lot to your mental health. So, you're in a scenario like that. Yeah, distance yourself from her as well. I mean, that's the only answer. That's really the only answer right there. Nah, that's like even convincing somebody like that they need therapy is like, yeah, good luck. Good. Hey, convincing somebody that says the things that she says to her own daughter that they need therapy, good luck. So you're literally the only answer that you have right here is to try to, like I said, protect yourself, protect your peace at the end of the day, and move forward.
Yeah, because it felt so good getting rid of a relationship that, like with that guy that I know that I needed better. And it's sad to say I feel that same way about my mom too, but I feel like I'm not supposed to because that is my mom, but she just be taking it too far. So I guess, I don't know, I'm just going to have to try to just, do my own thing. But then that's when she starts bringing up court and all this other stuff.
Hey,
It's just too much.
whatever she gotta say, do what you gotta do.
Okay.
And if you don't, like you'll be stuck there. I promise you, you will go nowhere. You will never be free. So free yourself, all right?
All right. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, I stood on business. I'm proud of myself.
All right, good luck to you, man. All right. Let's see. Nah, Dr. Phil would have a ball with that. Bro. Dr. Phil ass would have got on her. What's good?
Hello.
What's the word?
Okay, so I'm just gonna give you a quick backstory of my situation. So, basically, like, there was this one boy that I had really liked, and he was like acquaintance with my best friend.
How old is he?
He's 18.
Man, how old are you?
18. We're both 18.
Type shit. I did get the kid voice though. She did sound like a kid though. What's good? What's the word?
Yo. Okay, I have a question from a man's point of view, all right? If a man has been a player his whole life, will he change for the right bitch?
Why would that matter to you?
I'm just asking.
No. The answer to your question is no. Y'all have to understand. I mean, and this is also the reality too. Like, whether you're a player or not, you could spend, let's say, 15 years being a player, right? A lot of the girls that you're playing are gonna be good people. Wait, what the fuck? Where'd she go? All right. Damn, she couldn't even wait for the explanation. Alright, fuck it. Nah, let's see. Yeah, nah. I was gonna go in depth on that though, but I mean to sum it up though, yeah, I mean niggas that are players are gonna come across a lot of good women. There's a lot of solid women out there that are gonna, especially if you're attracted, they're gonna do everything for you. That doesn't matter. It's him actually wanting to stop and be actually understanding that karma exists for real and actually changing who he is. That's gonna change things. You being a good woman and sticking by his side and being nice to him and kissing the ground he walks on. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. If anything, his mom was doing that before you. So that's just what that is, man. Let's see. Y'all be associating yourselves with niggas and their character too much, man. If a nigga got fucked up characters, he's gonna be fucked up regardless. It don't matter who comes before him. What's good?
Just have a quick question, right? Why do men go from classy to like trashy females? Is it because like they're easy, like especially after a break?
It's crazy. I just made a video on that and they took my sound, bro.
Oh
I
my
literally
God.
just made a full 3-minute video response to that exact same question and my video got taken out. Wait, go ahead, ask the question again.
Why do men go from like trashy to classy? Like women that they don't have to work, like, yeah.
In terms of like what? Like Because I saw a video the other day and the girl was like, well, when I act like a bot, niggas start fucking with me and I get all the attention that I want from the certain guys that I want the attention from. But when I was home being classy and nice and I had one body and my body count was only one and I stayed that way, the niggas wasn't fucking with me. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I mean like just like say you broke up with a guy and I guess the rebound is just like a hoodlum, like a gremlin looking girl. Like just
I mean, it doesn't. Like I said, whoever the guy goes to after that, it has nothing really to do with you and who you were, because he had you already, the classy girl. So obviously, it doesn't hold weight to him. You see what I'm saying? Like it might hold weight to you and say, "Well, I'm classy, I look good, I'm this, that, and the third," but that doesn't hold weight to him because he's still fucking with her. You
right.
see what I'm saying? So that's just what that is.
Okay, well, thank you. Have a good one.
All right, good luck to you, huh? But hey, did anybody see that? Did anybody see that video though, where the girl was like, "When I act like a bop, I get the attention from the who saw that video?" She said when she acts like a bop, she gets the attention from the guys that she wants. Nobody saw that. Y'all seen it? Oh man. When I need y'all to help me understand, right? When are people gonna fully realize that if you have to act out of body to get attention from niggas in general, and like I said, she said the girl, just the preface, she said she acted like it, so I know that's not what she's doing for real, but it kind of just goes to show y'all, when you have to act out of body to get certain attention from people, you're getting the wrong attention. Because if they didn't like you for being the girl at home with the one body, that didn't go out a lot, that wasn't in the clubs, that wasn't in the video shoots, if they didn't like you for that person right there, they never really fucked with you because that's you. That's you. Literally, on the other hand, you have men that are saying, well, nice guys never last. And, if you're a nice guy, then the girl won't fuck with you. And if when you're a dickhead and you act nonchalant, they like you more. Again, I'll say the same thing to them niggas. If you have to act a certain way to get a certain type of attention from somebody that you like, then you're liking the wrong people. The people that we think are our types for real aren't really our types. That's not our types. That's not the people for us. The girl actually was very specific. She said the guys that she typically likes, the guys that she typically goes for, wasn't giving her the time of day until she started acting like them for real. And it's facts. By the way, everything she said in that video was true. Like, if you were to randomly get up and you're on somebody's yacht and you're on vacation with your girls and you're in the club in the section and you got the bottle in your hand, you're gonna get more attention. Y'all didn't know? Y'all didn't know that? When you act like the quote unquote bot that they say, bop, right? You're gonna get more attention from niggas, the fucked up niggas. Because when niggas see shit like that, I hate it. I don't like to say this, but when niggas see shit like that on a consistent basis, a girl's out having fun, she's at video shoots, they associate it with it being easy. And when a nigga is easy himself, he likes people that are also easy. Are y'all not getting it? When a nigga is easy himself, he's gonna go after people that he also thinks is bare minimum and easy. Y'all didn't know that? Huh? Y'all didn't know that? When a nigga's out here running from girl to girl to girl, right? They're doing this, that, and the third. They're out partying, they're at the clubs, they're doing everything that, and they see a girl that's also doing that. Guess what they're gonna do? Ooh, she at the club, she on somebody's yacht, she in a music video. Even though you might not be doing anything, you might not be sleeping with anybody, but if you're putting yourself out there like that, niggas think to themselves, niggas start rubbing their hands together like Birdman. Because guess what? Them same bare minimum ass niggas can't mess with girls who actually have standards, who they think have standards. They're not gonna try it. They're not gonna go out to her. They're not gonna take that certain girl out. They're not gonna do all this extra shit because they know that they're gonna get dubbed because she actually has standards. That's just what it is. That's it and that's that. My answer to that was, well, we gotta just be ourselves regardless. Fuck what pleases other people, right? We don't give a fuck about what pleases other people. Fuck them, right? Please yourself, be yourself. If you want to go out and get lit, go out and get lit for you. You hear me? If you want to go out and be on a motherfucker, if somebody's yacht, do that because you want to do it for you want to have fun. Fuck what niggas think. Because all that's going to get you is negative attention every single time. From niggas. For real. That Let's see, man. Let's see. Who we got next, though? Yo, what's the word?
Let me turn my thing off. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's the word?
Okay, so I guess my question. So, do you think that when guys give game, they're like, oh, this is what guys are thinking, and being transparent. Do you think they're gonna move the goalpost eventually and do something else? Because if
What do you mean?
hello,
What do you mean by that? Yeah, what do you mean by that?
all right, so you're kind of, I like your videos. I like the kind of people who give game, because it's confusing because why wouldn't you take something at face value if a guy's doing certain things, right? Why do women have to be oh, this must be disingenuous because of I can't really give an example, but why can't guys check other guys and be hey,
Well, because, and I'm glad somebody actually got up here and asked me the question. Thank you for getting up here and asking me, right? She's basically asking, why don't I have the conversation with guys instead? Very good question, right? Okay. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you not think that the majority of guys that are moving in this way, right, that are doing these things that are questionable to women, right? You don't actually think that they find it beneficial?
Yeah, they do, but
but what?
What'd you say?
No, wait, but what?
But why is it girls have to arm themselves rather than guys being
girls don't have to do shit that they don't want to do, right?
Okay.
And this is something I've always said, bro. My whole goal and intention here is so everybody just becomes a little bit more aware, right? You could take everything, you could take it at, however you want to take my information, just take it, right? But I just want to make sure that everybody's still a little bit more, they're a little aware, and that they see another perspective. If somebody, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If the guys that are in court that you're telling me to give advice to, right? Let me tell you something. The people that they listen to are the guys that's telling them, yo, get the money, fuck these girls for real. Because once you get the money, you will have more access to girls. That's the red pill era that most guys are going to listen to because it's not going to hold them accountable. If I were to tell them, bro, move this way instead of moving that way, but it's not beneficial to them, they're not going to have a girl obsessing over them, they won't listen to shit that's coming out of my fucking mouth.
Okay.
Because that's the accountability aspect that a lot of people like to run from. So,
yeah.
So you see how it's pointless for me to sit here and say, which I've made videos to that spoke to guys before, right? But a lot of it won't have as much reach or anything because niggas don't give a fuck. If niggas could sit here and have a girl obsessed with them for 4 or 5 years while they're the bare minimum dirty ass nigga, then they're gonna do that because at the end of the day, you could be talking to the worst type of guy, right, Chris? You could be talking to the most morally fucked up type of guy, the brokest guy in the world, right? If that same guy has a woman that's delusional about him, about him, and is gonna give him chances, he feels like he's the king of the world. Even though his reality is he's broke, he doesn't have anything to his name, he's fucked up, he's a terrible person. If that same guy has a girl that's delusional about him, he's happy.
Okay, yeah, I like your perspective on it, because I didn't really think about it, because I'm like, it just doesn't make any sense, because guys, they will go, do, above and beyond crazy stuff, and, why would you, think that it's a disingenuous action, because, it's to get an outcome, obviously, but,
I would say, if you watch me for real, I've often say, only accept the treatment that you feel like you deserve. Dating is gonna be a hit or miss for all of us. I don't care who you think you are or how good you think you look. It's gonna be a hit or miss for all of us. The only thing that you can do, right? The only thing that you can do, and the only thing I want everybody to focus on, is the amount of time that you're spending with every person that you deal with.
Yeah.
Right? So your only job is to spot the signs that aren't good early enough so that things don't advance to where you could be getting manipulated. That's the only thing, right? And that's just you protecting it. That's basic. I'm protecting myself. That's it. I'm not telling anybody to read minds because we can't do that. I'm not telling people to do that.
Yeah, I feel like being too protected or being so on guard that you can't. Everything seems like a jab, you know. Yeah. And I'm not saying be green and be oblivious and not aware, but it's I feel like if you move in a way you oh, this person could be trying to snake me. This person's doing
Yeah,
something.
I don't. You know what? You know what's crazy? There's a video the other day that popped up of a girl. She basically recorded herself talking to a guy the guy came up to her and she was very happy about the encounter. Like, and you could tell that she was happy about the guy coming up to her in the video. And there was a lot of creators that were stitching it, saying, "Oh my God, like, you know, y'all be smiling too much in these niggas' faces." And you know, even though the guy actually ended up taking her out on their date, there was a lot of negative stitches to that video, right? And here's what I'm saying. It comes a point in time where you're on social media so much and you're responding to these things so much, you're attaching yourself to these people's lives so much that you become pessimistic.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying? A lot of social media will become everything's a trick. It's a, you know, you can't do this because, you know, it becomes that. So I always tell people, bro, just live your life and just be careful. That's it. That's all I'm telling people to do. That's it. All right.
All right. Thank
Nothing
you.
more, none less. All right.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.
Appreciate you hopping on. Yeah. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, bro. It becomes a lot of people's responses will become pessimistic because that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. So now I'm glad she came up here and asked. A lot of people, I don't know if y'all knew this, but a lot of the heat that I be getting as a creator is people will say that, oh well, he doesn't keep the same energy with men and men are this but I don't, man. If niggas want to sit up here and play, they're gonna fuck their own selves up. Every single time. I don't care who you are. If you put a lot of negative energy into the world as a human being, you will get that back. Nah, for real. I don't care who you think you are. Whether that's through your life or the people you love. You're going to get that shit back. Every single time. So fuck them. Simple. Let's see. Let's get Divine in here.
Hey, can you hear me?
What's good? What's the word?
What's up? So, I just wanted your advice about this situation because I don't know what to do. So,
Yeah.
I have a best friend, and we've been like best friends since
Mm.
I could remember. Like, sis was like my friend since like 8th grade. So, I recently started dating this dude, and he like my best friend introduced me to like him and stuff like that. So, we're kind of like a little friend group. But all of a sudden, they started hanging out without me. So I'm just like, what is that? Like, they started hanging out without
Wait,
me.
how old are y'all?
Oh, I'm 20.
Okay, and she
And she's
introduced you to
19.
him?
Yeah, she introduced me to him. So we were like a mini friend group, and stuff like
Okay.
that. We do stuff together. But I'm always there.
Yeah.
So on Valentine's Day, he was kind of lagging on me because I was texting him. I was like, okay, what's up? What are we going to do? He was
Right.
lagging on me. So I'm like, okay. I check his location.
Wait. And wait. So this isn't somebody you're talking to get to know like that, or it's just a friend?
No, my best friend introduced me to my current boyfriend right now.
Oh, so it's oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she introduced me to him, and we were like a mini friend group because she knew him first,
Yeah.
But I digress. So what was I? Oh yeah, Valentine's Day, right? So Valentine's Day, we're supposed to do something together because that's my man. So like, obviously, he's supposed to get me stuff, and I made him like a basket, cute stuff. I was about to really give him stuff, but he did not want to hang out with me, and he was so dry when it comes to texting. I was texting him like, hey, are we gonna do anything? He was so dry. But I checked his location because I have my best friend and his location, bro. Bro, tell me why she and him were together. They was hanging out together. And I'm just like, oh, well, I guess they're hanging out,
Wait,
kind of delusional. Yes. Like, I don't know what to do. On Valentine's, they were hanging out. And she posted in that story like chocolate and roses. I'm like, you don't have a boyfriend. Who gave you that? So I was like, oh, okay. And I texted her like, girl, who gave you this? And she was kind of like, oh, my friend gave me this and blah, blah, blah. And I was kind of like, okay, that don't make no sense, Well, guess what my boyfriend got me?
Well, what did he get you?
He got me just one rose, bro. A rose.
Hype. Shit.
He got me a rose. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, I don't know what to do. But my best friend was just like, oh, they were just hanging out and stuff like that. She finally admitted that they were just hanging out on Valentine's Day. I'm kind of like, okay, that don't make sense. Like, you see why I'm confused? Like, you're my best friend. Obviously, I knew you guys were friends before.
Wait, hold on, because maybe I'm not hearing this shit right. Hold on. So you got introduced to somebody by a very close friend.
Yeah.
You end up dating him. Y'all end up getting in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. The issue is a lot of times that there's been a few times where they've hung out without you. Okay.
Yeah.
One time. Okay, so the Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, he was supposed to hang with you. He didn't. He hung with her instead. She posted a video or picture with her with roses or whatever she posted.
Yeah.
And there was still conversations to be had after that.
Well, because like my best friend kind of tried to convince me that it was nothing, but I started realizing it was something because after I checked his phone.
Oh wait, so you check his phone what?
I checked his phone because he came to my house after Valentine's Day and gave me the rose. I was just like, what the fuck, you late dude. I checked his phone. Tell me why in my name it was like Divine and just like a rose, like a rose flower, whatever.
Yeah.
But my best friend, it was like her name and like heart. Do you know how fucked up that is? And like,
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. That I ain't gonna lie, that is
and like my best friend is right here, bro.
The best friend is right there?
Yeah, she's right here. Like, yeah.
Okay, hey
Best
guys.
friend, let me hear your side. Let me hear your side, best friend.
We were just like low-key arguing about this, but I'm trying to explain to her like on Valentine's Day, the only reason that happened, like my car had literally broke down. My car had broke down and I was next to his house. So what had happened was he came and picked me up and we went back to his place. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Like, yeah, it was Valentine's Day. But I was just helping her.
Your car broke down and you were by his place?
Yes.
And your response to that would be go to his place for Valentine's Day?
That don't make no sense, bro. Like, if your car broke down, call your brother to come and fix it. Why you calling my boyfriend?
Bro, he was my friend before he was your boyfriend. Like, what? Like, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Like, he was my friend. Like, that's like my brother.
Hey, Divine. Hey, Divine, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, that ain't your people's, you heard?
For real, because that's so fucked up,
hey, let me tell you something right now, Divine. Look. You say you're 20 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, cut her off at 20. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, why?
It's more than just whether she went there to chill or not. A lot of it is a principle, right? Yeah. You didn't even hang with him that day, and it's Valentine's Day, right?
I know. Yeah.
That within itself, I don't know if she's seen that or not, or if she's too selfish to see it. That's fucked up on your end.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying? And the fact that she's refusing to see how that's weird shows you that she's probably just weird in general. Yeah. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. Every single person in this live right now, Divine, okay, I swear to God, is on your side.
Y'all say it's a prank, but I'm for real. This shit really be happening, bro.
Wait, because I just don't understand why you're trying to convince her to not be my friend. Like, we've been friends since like 8th grade. Like, who are you to tell her that she can't be my friend? Like, that's my brother. We just be chilling, hanging out. We play the game. Like, sometimes we give each other massages. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, see, y'all on here trolling me, bro. Y'all on here trolling. Wait, what did she just say? No, hold on. Wait. What did she just say?
But I can't even like. He was basically telling me like they give each other massages and stuff like that. That's like a brother. My brother don't give me no fucking massage. Why is
you on here trolling? Nah, that was actually funny. Nah. I mean, that is how y'all be sounding on here, though. Nah, to be fair, hey, if that's a joke, that was good, because that is how y'all be sounding on here. I thought I was tripping. I thought I was crazy for that. I thought I was crazy there for a second, though. Hold on. Yeah, that was good. I'm glad they were trolling me though. I'm glad, on God, because they're just ready to piss me off here. What's good? Yo. Okay. Let's get him in here. What's good, M? Type shit. Let's do it right here. What's the word? What's good?
Hi.
What's the word, man?
So I just want to ask like a quick question. Friends with this guy. I'm not friends. So I've been with this guy since I was 16. Well, we broke up, but we've been like on and off and stuff, as
Yeah, so
friends, all of
you were
that.
correct. Hey, you were correct. You were correct the first time. Yeah, we're
Pardon?
friends. Yeah, you were correct the first time. Yeah, we're
No, no, no,
friends.
no, no. We wasn't friends actually. We actually met each other. We
Yeah,
were
we're
not
friends.
friends no.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't friends. By the way, I'm 24. So we were together. So we were actually like boyfriend and girlfriend. Everything was like fine. But I've known him since I was 16 years old. And long story short, we broke up and we became cool. Like we became like cool. Do you get it? And then what's happened now is, as time went on, I don't know how to explain it. So when he went off to university, we kind of drifted, and when he came back, we both came back home and stuff. We like always seen each other, but we never had sex or anything. Do you get it?
Yeah.
But the connection was there. Like we did share like things that are very deep and stuff.
Right.
And then fast forward, 2020, and he came back. We stopped talking, and in 2020 we started talking again. But this time around, I was actually like, I didn't want him anymore, but I was glad to be in his life. I was just happy that he was around.
I didn't want him anymore, but I was glad to be a part of his life.
Or I was just glad to have him as a friend, because with me and him, we had really, really good friendship. Do you get it?
Okay. All right, continue.
So like, it's not even like, I was just glad to just have him as a friend. Like, okay, cool, at least we're cool. But I was over him. Do you get? I was so over because I was dating other people. Do you get? So I started my business. He was actually supporting me and stuff. I was like, oh, thank you. And so, do you get it? So he'll call me here and there. I don't know. You know when you're just over someone, you don't really give them. I don't know what he wanted from me, but I wasn't really giving him what he wanted. Right. But that's just like, naturally, I will treat you like my normal male friend.
Right.
So 2020 came now. I started my business and stuff. Like, he was supporting me. He was there. All of that. All of a sudden, my business kind of like went viral, and it went really well. So life was going so great for me. Right. And then I traveled, and I met someone else. It was kind of long distance. And this person, like within like the first 2 months, we went to the Maldives. He flew me out after like 2 months of knowing him, and like, everything was going so well until I got pregnant. And with this, we were only dating for about 6 months, and I got pregnant. And when I got pregnant, the thing about him is like, he's very African. The guy, well, my baby father now, but he's very African, meaning like I'm African as well. Like, we're very, very African. So I mean, like, even when you have a baby with someone, you have to get married type of thing. So it's like, I was never worried about that. I actually did love him, and he loved me back. But I didn't tell. I don't know if I owed it to my ex to tell him that I was pregnant, because when I found out I was pregnant, we were speaking, because I had ghosted off social media and stuff, and he's like messaging me asking if I'm okay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And then he's called me now. He was calling me like, I remember this week, like he was calling me every single night. We were speaking, but I never actually told him I was pregnant. Do you get it? So we were speaking. I never told him I was pregnant. Until he asked me to come to his. I was like, no, I can't, because I'll feel bad because of my boyfriend. But I lied, because I would have probably went if I wasn't pregnant. Do you understand?
But you don't want him to know that though.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But he does know you have a boyfriend.
Yeah, he did know, but I don't think he cared. He just wanted me to come to his house and just come to see him and stuff. But I literally said, I used the excuse that, I can't because of my man.
But why don't you want him to see you pregnant?
No, but because he didn't know I was pregnant, I was kind of scared I didn't know I just didn't know. Do you get it?
Know what?
I didn't know to tell him. Like, I didn't know, like, I don't have to explain. I didn't know how to tell him I was pregnant.
But you told him you had a boyfriend.
Yeah, he knew, but he didn't know I was pregnant. I don't know. It's someone I've known for a long time, so it's like I just kind of felt a bit. I don't know. I just didn't tell him anyway. Long story short, because I said I wasn't coming to his house. He basically said, "Are you going to choose him over me?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" Da, da, da. And then he hung up. And then fast forward, he found out I was pregnant through a mutual friend's snap on my baby shower, where he posted me.
You know what it is? Y'all know what it is? Y'all know what it actually is, bro. The reason why she doesn't really want to tell him that she's pregnant is because once she knows and like you say, once she tells that nigga that she had a baby for any other nigga or she was pregnant, y'all know what that means. If she doesn't tell them that, then there's more of a conversation. Are you gonna take him over me? It makes her look like she has options here. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Y'all hear what I'm saying? If she doesn't tell him that she's pregnant, in her mind, she still has options. If she tells him that she's pregnant, I mean, I know this. She has no. It's over with. It's over right then and there. Y'all get.
No, the thing is, it's not about. I wasn't thinking about that then. What I was thinking about is, I've known this, and I don't have to explain it. So I've known this person for a while. So I kind of felt like, oh my gosh, I might not even be. I don't know. I was just thinking, I don't know how to tell him that. So
but you knew how to tell me you had a boyfriend now.
He knew I had a boyfriend. That's what I'm saying. But I didn't know what he wanted from his end. Do you get it? From my end, I didn't mind just being cool. But I didn't invite him to baby shops. I don't know. I just wanted to just like keep him away from the whole situation.
Yeah, but I think you know. But I think you know that the whatever situation that y'all had, that's not a real friendship. So a real friendship, right? This is what a real friendship is. Between a man and a woman, it's actually platonic at all times. So that person isn't looking at you in a sexual way at all. Right? It's an actual friend. Anything other than that is foolishness. Bullshit. A real friend between a man and a woman is somebody that's actually like, yeah, we're cool. Like, I don't even look at her like that. You see what I'm saying? So you need to stop wording it as a friendship because that's not what that like. That's
not for me. For me, it was because even when he came to my uni and stuff, we spent 2 days. I don't have to explain. I knew what he wanted, but at that time, I just didn't like. Nothing happened. So for my part, it was. Do you get it? And then fast forward now, after having my baby and stuff, bear in mind my baby father, he's still there. My current boyfriend now.
Can you answer me a question before you continue? How can you be on and off with the actual friend? Like on and off. You can't be in an on and off situation or relationship.
No, then when we're younger.
No, but I'm just telling you now. It's overall like that. At that point, that was history, though, right? Right? At that point, what we're talking about then. At that point, that was history, right? That doesn't just disappear. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you have to be real with yourself here. All right? Now, continue.
So, after having my baby and stuff, and I'm still with my boyfriend, by the way, but it was just for some reason, because he's seen that my friend snapped now, and he's asked me, oh, where's my invite? That's what he said. And I was like, oh, I thought it'd be awkward. And afterwards, I think he messaged me again. I don't know what he said. He must have just said something about... let me see the baby's picture. I sent a baby's picture and all of that. He was like, I'm happy for you. I was like, oh, thanks. Do you get it? I thought that was it. I just thought, okay, cool. We're cool now. Do you get it? And then time has gone now. I had my baby. He traveled. He traveled somewhere. And then he's called me at like 12 in the night. And I was thinking, this guy's on a holiday. And when I saw the missed call, I didn't call back just because I wasn't really at that. I just didn't want to speak to him. Because I was.
Can you tell me why you're still having a conversation? Not that you have a boyfriend and a child, right? Why at any point are you still having a conversation with somebody that you were on and off with?
No, we were cool after. Not afterwards. You can actually be cool.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. If you have a boyfriend, a current boyfriend, and I swear I'm holding everybody to the standard. If you have a current boyfriend, why are you having conversations with somebody that literally asks you, are you going to choose me or him?
That's because like my current boyfriend, I was still speaking to my ex as to me, it was a friendship before him.
Yeah, but you're saying that you're saying that knowing damn well that it's not though. You're lying to yourself. See that's kind of like my problem with like these types of situations. Not only is it delusional, but you're literally just lying to yourself. Like you're point blank lying to yourself. To me, I'm this. To me, I'm this. But to him, it's different though. All right, you're saying to me, I'm this to him. But to him, he sees it differently, right or wrong?
I think now it's making sense because after like he called me and I think I messaged him like 2 days later, asking him, oh, did you call me? He was like, oh, it's by accident. And after that, literally that day, he never spoke to me. And I was a bit like, even when I tried to message him, like normally respond to his snap as a joke or something, he gives me like blunt replies, and it's quite unusual of him. And I was just thinking, oh, raw, like this guy literally just stopped speaking to me. I'm a bit confused, like why we would actually call at some point.
Lord have mercy. This can't be. Is this a real story?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So what's your overall question?
I'm not like people are saying.
No. I mean, they're gonna.
My question is, do you think? My question is in this situation, because he stopped speaking to me now. I don't know. Do you think you can ever? I don't know.
Why are you still worried about the fact that he stopped talking to you? What the fuck? You got a whole boyfriend and a child to focus on. You worried about niggas that, bro. Why are you so concerned about him not speaking to you when you have a whole boyfriend and a child that you met 6 months ago? 7 months ago. Don't you think you have to worry more about that than everything else? Who cares about why he stopped talking to you? Fuck it. It's over with. It's been done. And it's never been real. It's not you and I both could sit here and say it was never a real friendship. Right or wrong?
For me, it was.
Bro, stop saying that, bro. Bro, y'all tell me if I'm going crazy. Y'all tell me if I'm going crazy. Y'all tell me if I'm going crazy. Y'all tell me if she's sitting here trolling me right now. Tell me. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Why does she keep saying that? Why do you keep saying to me, bro, stop lying to yourself? Why are you doing that? And genuinely, can you tell me why you're doing that?
No, it's not that. I just feel like I don't know how to explain it. So it's just I don't know the memories. I don't know. It's just a lot.
The memories. What kind of memories?
When we're kids and stuff like that, I just feel like it's kind of hard to like just erase someone off like that. Do you get it?
Bro, she's out here talking about memories when she got a whole child and a new boyfriend that she met 6 months ago to worry about. She's talking about memories between a nigga that she is no longer associating with, that told her that you have to choose between me and your baby daddy, your boyfriend. She's worrying about the childhood memories between her and him. Am I getting trolled? Am I actually getting trolled out here? Let's see. I don't know, man.
Again,
What's good? What's the word?
yeah, I just wanted to say that my question is, what should I do, right? If my nigga told me that.
How old is he?
Huh?
How old is your man?
My man is 18.
How old are you?
Me? I'm 19.
She lying her ass off. She lying her ass off.
Hello.
What's good?
Yeah, so I just wanted advice on this. I don't know how you feel about like men dating like women younger than them or whatever, but I've been dating this man. I'm 20, he's 30. And basically like I've been getting a lot of backlash from like my friends and family saying basically like he's only dating you because he's lame and people his age don't want to go with him.
Okay. Does that make sense to you?
No.
Why not?
Because he's doing really good for himself. He does.
Let me ask you something. Right? If you were 30, I want you to fast forward 10 years. You're 30 years old now, right?
I'm 20.
No, I'm saying let's fast forward 30, theoretically.
Okay.
Fast forward. You're now 30. You have the experience of it. You have the experience of a 30-year-old. You've been through however much to get to the point where you're at a 30-year-old, right? Would you look at a 20-year-old and be and if you're actually mature and be interested in a 20-year-old that has 10 years less experience than you do? If you're actually
No, not at all.
So what makes you think that would be different with him?
Yeah, you're right, but you're right.
Let me ask you something. You don't think that there's a bunch of pretty 25, 26, 27, 28, 29-year-olds out there?
Yeah, definitely, but it's not like
So
like this is the thing though.
Why would he try to take the 20-year-old seriously? I don't care what the context of the situation is, right? If you have so many different ages between that, the 25, the 26, the 27, why would you try to lock in as a 30-year-old with a 20-year-old?
Yeah, you're right. So, do you think I should just like not mess with him at all?
I mean, bro, your own family that's known you your whole life is giving you advice. Why not listen to them?
I mean, like my mom is the one that introduced me to him. It's just like my other family, so it's like
Your family has known you your entire life.
yeah.
Why not listen to them?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. 9 times, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen there, right? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen there. I've seen it too many times. She is gonna rely on the simple fact that her mom introduced her to him. So even though she knows, yeah, it's weird, it's wrong, she's gonna use that to hold on to that nigga there. That's much older than her. y'all know where that goes. Y'all know where that goes from there on. We've seen it too many times. We've seen it too many times. Let's see. I don't know what's going on with the OG. She tweaking. She definitely. Why the hell would you want a 20-year-old daughter with a 30-year-old? Does that even make any fucking sense? Nah, y'all tell me if that shit sounds right to y'all. You a mom. You raised your daughter for 20 years. Why the fuck would you want your 20-year-old daughter messing with a 30-year-old? That makes no... Yo, what's good, bro? Maury, what's the word? All right. Any guys want to come on today? Any guys have something to say that y'all need any, you know what I mean, advice or questions, or y'all have anything for me today? What's the word? Don't be shy. Come on up here, man. Where the guys at? Ooh, I got it. Okay, Lover Boy Ray. Yeah, what's the word, Lover Boy Ray?
Good, bro.
What's good? What's up?
What's up? All right, so last time I was here, I think I was here like what, 3 weeks ago? I think it was.
Yeah, it was food. Yeah.
So yeah. After that, you told me to move on. I'm doing me. I'm chilling. Focusing on myself. But the people that I'm surrounding myself with, they just they trying to I don't know. They trying to put me on the wrong path. You feel me? They trying to make me do other things I'm not trying to do.
Like what?
Come mess with this girl. She's easy. You know what I'm saying? Go fuck with her. Blah blah.
Hey Ray, let me tell you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I messed with the most girls in my lifetime. I swear on everything I love.
Mm-hmm.
I messed with the most girls in my lifetime when I was living with my niggas.
Yeah.
All 4 of them. Bro, what you will notice is when you're hanging around a certain type of group of people, whether you're a woman or a man, it still applies to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up, even if you don't agree with it, you will find yourself doing things that's not even your body.
Right.
Nah, for real, because you're messing with people that think that shit is normal.
Exactly.
And it's not normal.
Yeah, it's not normal.
And it's not until you actually distance yourself from them niggas like that, right? Till you actually see the real, okay, yeah, this is weird. Yeah, I shouldn't even be doing this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's tough too, because they my people and shit. They've been my people for a couple years, so it's just it's kind of tough. But they putting me in the wrong path, and I'm not really trying to go down that path. You feel me? I'm trying to go to a path where God wants me and shit. I'm not trying to do that other shit.
And you gotta be you, but I'm telling you, bro, distance yourself. Like I said, I got the most done when I distanced myself from niggas. Yeah. When I was around, you don't even gotta be dickhead about it, right? You could be on some cool. You feel me? I got the most done in terms of business wise, school wise, everything else when I distance myself from niggas. I swear on everything I love. I got one friend in real life. You hear me?
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. I was a nigga that had a lot of friends. When I had a lot of friends, I did the most dumb shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like college, it teaches you a lot who really your people and who not. Real shit.
Hey, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right.
All right, bro.
All right. But how many times I gotta tell y'all I was about myself? I ain't tell y'all that. Keep telling y'all this, man. Kayb is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, block that nigga. Hey, block that nigga. Somebody call me Kayb. Nah, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. It's to the point, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's to the point, bro. Where it's like some people in real life that know me, that be like, oh, yo, this nigga was a player, this, that, and the third. Whenever they get a chance, or if there's a hater video on me on TikTok, they'll be like, oh, I know that nigga in KB in real life, and he's the exact same guy that he be talking about. Bro, y'all gotta understand, right? The reason why I don't move how I used to move anymore is because I genuinely see it as fucking it's pointless. I swear on everything I love. There is not a single nigga on this earth right now that can't have multiple women in their lives. Nobody can. Bro, it doesn't matter. So once I started realizing that me moving a certain way only brings me bad karma, I stopped fucking doing it. It's fucking pointless. For real. Like, I'm not just saying that just because I have a platform, right. Nigga, I could lose this platform tomorrow and I still feel the same way. I'll still be in my little corner, minding my goddamn business. Nothing good comes from saying that, from doing that. And what a lot of niggas don't realize is, and here's what a lot of niggas don't realize. You could run around playing girl and playing this girl and playing that girl, but you'll fuck around and run into the wrong one and she will ruin you, nigga. You hear me? Y'all don't understand that. This is what, maybe that's the advice I need to give niggas. Yeah, it's easy to go from girl to girl to girl to girl to girl to girl, but you're gonna fuck with the wrong one and she's gonna fucking ruin you. You hear me? Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Niggas be thinking that they're unstoppable. You're not unstoppable. Nobody's unstoppable out here. Nobody is unstoppable out here. Ruin you as in like, you know, shit, give you the same. There's a lot of different ways. Give you the same energy. There's a lot of different ways a girl could fuck with you. Fuck with your reputation. Shit like that. There's a lot of different ways that can happen. But I always tell niggas this, bro, it's a lot of either that, bro, or you might have a daughter in the future and that girl gonna get treated the same way that you were treating other people. So nobody's fucking untouchable. And it's not fucking cool. Somebody's talking about some Kayb karma, exactly. That's the karma I'm always talking about. But people don't really see that though. People only see what's right in front of them. Why are you putting this energy out there? Nah, Josh, it's real though, Josh. It's real. You gotta listen for real. I'm gonna do one more before I slide. I'm gonna do one more. Let's see. What's good, Caitlin? What's good?
Oh, hey. Hey, y'all. Okay, so basically, I'm not delusional no more. I did what I was supposed to do, and I left the nigga alone because what he did, it's like no coming back from that, right? When did I do this? This was like December, and I haven't talked to him. He's blocked on everything.
Have you been up here before?
I'm not on live, but like you never accepted my request, but I've been in the live before.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay. All right. So you did everything you needed to do with the guy. Okay. What's the question?
Yeah. So basically, like with him being like my first like little relationship or whatever, I'm just trying to figure out how to like move past and get over it. Cause I'm not talking to him. It's no part of me that wants him back or nothing because he's just dead wrong. But it's just like I'm just trying to figure out how to get over the whole situation.
There is no equation to that. You have to understand that you're one of like 5 billion people that feel the exact same way that's been in your situation before. So at the end of the day, like time. Right? Healing. Like that's all it is. Find something new to do. Get a new hobby. Do something that's different. Reinvent yourself. That's what a lot of people don't understand. You don't have to live that same reality. You can literally reinvent yourself and leave all that shit in the past. For real. And a lot of people don't do that. Literally look at it as you're starting a fresh
It's
new
just
thing.
hard because we go to school together on campus. I gotta see this nigga every day. Like he's an outside ass nigga. I can't even go to class.
But at the end, of the day, but that's college though. What the fuck? You think you're the first person to go to college and get played? The fuck?
No.
Let me ask. No, I'm dead ass. I'm asking you a genuine question. Are you the first person to go to college and get played?
No.
Okay. So welcome to the world. What the fuck you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah. Well, like, what can you do? You can't do nothing about it. It's a lot of our realities. You'll be all right. As long as you're in school, you're getting your degree. That's all that matters. All right?
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Yo, not y'all calling me Kayb. Yo, y'all talking about some Kayb, yeah. Nah, I mean the most we gonna do is complain. I mean we can't. Let's go, Fatima.
Hello.
What's the word? What's the word?
Hello.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right. What's the word?
Good. So I'm just here to share with you guys my story
Do you
about
have
a
your
guy.
headphones in? Do you have your headphones in?
Yes.
Yeah, take it out so we can hear you a little better.
Okay, let me try. It's just a bit late here.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah, nah, that's why I told her to take your headphones out. Go ahead.
Well, yes.
Yeah, we can hear you better now. Go ahead.
All right, great. So I just wanted to share with you guys um the story about a guy I met when I was 16. So I met him when I was 16 years old. He is like 8 years older than me. And we started dating. So I started dating him at a very young age.
21, 16 and 23?
Yeah.
And how old are you now?
I'm 27, almost 28 in 2 weeks.
Shit. Okay. All right.
So we started dating when I was 16. And actually he was my first boyfriend, I would say. So we dated for at least 13 years. So during these 30 years, he was the only boyfriend that I really had, and we've been sharing everything. I would say he was the emotional support I was looking for, and I was there for him the whole time. But as we were just growing, I was just looking for more, actually, because when we grow and reach certain ages, you look for more. You look for to get married. You look to get married. You want to get married. You want to have children. You want to settle, actually.
Right.
Yeah. So when I reached 23, I really wanted to get married and all.
But hold on. But did anybody in your own personal life tell you that you were trying to get married to somebody that groomed you?
Excuse me?
Did anybody in your personal life during this time, because I'm trying to figure out, did they tell you that you're trying to get married to somebody that groomed you? They groomed you.
No.
They didn't tell you that?
No.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we've been dating and we were just like best friends, I would say. So the only person that I really know, the one he was my
I
best
understand.
friend and everything. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
definition of grooming. That's what that is. So if he's 23 and you're 16, you're a child, like literally.
Yeah,
Legally,
actually.
you're just literally a child. Like
Yes, actually.
he's a grown ass man.
Yeah.
So automatically you're dealing with somebody that's one, he's sick, right? So that already tells you everything that you need to know within this whole situation. But all right, go ahead, continue.
Okay, so when I was 23, I really wanted to settle and get married and everything. But at the time, he really did not have, I will say, fixed job. Everything was not really well in his life. So I just decided not to talk about that and let him settle. And after we'll see what's going to happen. And time flies and things was just like at the same stage, like when nothing really changes actually. So no ring, anything. So I was there trying to help out, try to see if what he can do to just like make his life better And yeah, I was there like a wife, I would say, like a friend and everything. He was there for me, but not financially actually, because he didn't have the means. So actually I just stayed because I wanted to help and all that stuff. So when I just turned 26, I just started asking him like, now we really need to set everything and see what we can do, get married and all the
But let me
stuff.
ask you, Fatima, in your mind, because I'm also trying to understand your mindset as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if he were to choose you at 26, right? Let's say, for instance, at 26, he said, okay, all right, fuck it, let's get married.
Mm-hmm.
Would that feel genuine to you at any point?
No, not really. I really regret doing that, but actually, he was the only person really I know, and I really loved him. So I was just saying that he was the one for me. Actually, I don't have to look for anything else. So then when I told him that, he said he couldn't because he didn't have really the means to do that. Like financially, he was not really stable. So he needs to be financially stable to get married. And I said, okay, I was very disappointed at that point, but I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay and wait. Everything will get better in his life and he will come, he will give me the ring. He will be there for me. He will buy stuff for me. Like, actually, I really never asked for anything. I was actually the one even giving gifts. I really never asked for anything. So I just stayed there and just waited for him to get everything settled. And like last year, actually, he started working, get everything. He was having finances. Everything was going well. Actually,
Okay.
still, yeah. As I was working, so I really never asked for anything. So started working, taking care of myself and my family, and he was doing also the same thing by his side. So when I just asked him now, like everything is going well, so what are we supposed to do next? He said he needs really to figure out things. And, we just had like 12 years of dating at that time. He said he wanted to figure out things. He was not ready and all the stuff. I need to wait a little bit more, like few months.
Stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm glad y'all are seeing that I never lied to y'all about where this shit goes, right? About building. And by the way, Fatima, you're 27, right?
Yeah.
Still very young. That's just a lesson you learned, right? But I also want to show the younger people that are in the live that their mindset with the on and off shit is pointless, right? And asking for every girl in here that believes that she has to ask a nigga to do the bare minimum or to commit to her, nigga never liked you. I told y'all this earlier that the way he sees that 13 years and the way Fatima sees that 13 years is completely different. So Fatima, you feel like you wasted your time for 12, 13 years, right? You feel like you wasted your time, right?
Yes.
Let me ask y'all in the comments. Do you think that he feels the same way she does about that 13 years? Do you think he feels like he wasted his time? No, because guess what? He had Fatima in his ear doing everything that he wanted her to do, right? He had her looking for his validation, which already made him feel good enough, right? He had her waiting for him, which already made him feel good enough, right? Boosted his ego. Yeah, are y'all seeing where this shit goes? It's pointless. Even when, Fatima, even when he runs out of excuses, he'll still create more. Because that's not something he ever wanted. Now I'll say this. Listen, that is bottom of the barrel, dickhead, weird shit. That's the type of nigga I don't want any of y'all to mess with. Or a woman I don't want any of y'all to mess with. You see what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to, anybody that sits here and tries to waste your time and even the slightest, take it as disrespect. Simple. So Fatima, where are we at now, bro? What are we doing?
So now he just told me like last year that he was going to get everything done, and he was waiting for one of his family members to get everything done, but actually he just stopped talking about it after a few months. So I was just so frustrated that I decided just to not talk to him anymore. So I just stayed like a week without texting or anything. And he came back like telling me that he was working on it. I need to come back and we'll just set everything, all those good talks. And I said, okay, again. I just came back to him and said, this time it's gonna be everything will be okay and all, but nothing happened.
How does this shit sound to you? How does this shit sound to you?
Excuse me?
How does it sound to you? How does it sound to you?
Well, I don't know, but
It sounds like he has control over you, right? Like
yeah,
he can snap his
actually,
finger. He can snap his finger, and you'll be right in check.
yeah, yeah.
So how does that make you feel?
Stupid, I would say.
Okay. And honestly, Fatima, like I said, I don't want you to feel like you're stupid. And I want you to see from another perspective, so that moving forward, you don't make the same mistakes. That's like the point of the life. You see what I'm saying? I want you to see it from the perspective of this nigga has full control over you and your life. Another human being in this world that came on this earth the same way you came on this earth has full control over you and your life. We don't need that.
Yeah.
We don't need that shit. So what's the solution?
Yeah, and I will just tell you the end of the story, and then once I just came back into his life, he did not do anything, like just making promises, telling me that he will do this and that, and like when he told me that like 2 months after 2 months, like he get an apartment, telling me that it was for us, when like for when we get married. And I just said, okay, this time everything gonna be good, because he just take
You
this
tell her a
apartment,
dream.
so everything gonna be all right. And he keeps telling me to stay with him, always like telling me to do this and that. And after he got the apartment, actually, as I know about his finances, he's always telling me that things were not really so good. I just used my own money to buy everything in the apartment, I would say. Like everything related to kitchen stuff, I bought almost everything.
So you
Like I
bought
put
everything. You bought
all my
everything.
money.
You bought
Almost,
everything
yes.
for him in that apartment. Everything that he has in the apartment, you bought it.
Yeah, like because I was thinking that it was for us, like for two of like for him and I, like for when we get married. So I bought everything almost there, and trying to I was the one cleaning, doing all the stuff there, and then like he was supposed to we're supposed to get married at the end of the year. So we've been planning, doing things, I've been buying things, and I also gave him a lot of money. Like I gave him also money because I wanted to help out, because he told me that he had some issues, and I gave him like a lot of money.
But you don't at this point in time. Wait. At this point in time, Fatima, don't you think he's using you at this point? Now it's 12 years in. He knows that you're certain. You're like he's the end all be all to you, right? You're the validation that he's the validation that you want, right? You don't think he's using you at this point for the
Yeah.
money and the support? I don't know.
Yeah, I was just supporting, thinking that, things was not really, life was not really kind with him, is what I was thinking. So I've done all this stuff. And when I just ask him now what's gonna happen with the wedding, and he keeps like making excuses, telling me, no, we need to do this, I have to do this, I have other responsibilities. And there, I don't know what happened, but at that time I really got mad. So I knew that I was not really his top priority, and he was not doing anything to just make me feel comfortable. And then I just decided to leave. Then I just left. Like he came back apologizing, but I decided this time not to come back. But actually what really hurts me is that when he just apologized, I said, no, I was too hurt and I wanted you to take your responsibilities towards me. And he said, yes, I will actually, and this and that. But like it's been like 3 weeks, I don't have any news from him. He's living his life,
You don't have
and
any
I'm
news?
just here, and I
Are
need
you,
to start all over again.
okay, so hold on. So what you gonna do when he contacts you again?
Excuse me?
What are you gonna do when he contacts you again? Whenever he gets bored and he wants to contact you again, what are you gonna do?
Oh, no, this time I don't know, but something really, I don't know what really happened in my heart.
Let me ask you
I
something.
don't
Wait,
want,
Fatima,
I really don't want him back anymore.
Hey, Fatima, are you seeing the pattern now? He's selling you
What?
dreams. Are you seeing the pattern? Are you seeing the
Yeah,
pattern?
yeah,
Like he's
yeah.
selling you dreams. Every time you bite, he does what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
So even if that person were to come back and do everything right this time, it still wouldn't feel the same because he wasted 12 years of your life that you cannot get back. 12 years. What I want you to do moving forward is make sure that nobody else that you associate. First of all, take a break from niggas. Take a full break from niggas altogether, right?
Yes.
But second of all, when that time does come and you do want to date again, okay, make sure that you're not in any type of situation that's gonna last anywhere near that long. Are you hearing that? I think that's more like you have to value your time though. Like you can't get those 12 years back, right? You can't get your 20s back. And if you
13
waste it,
now.
dealing with men, you're gonna regret it, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's been 13 years now, like
yeah.
2004.
Listen, you got the rest of you got the rest of your life ahead of you, man. You're 27, you got the rest of your 20s. Enjoy it, all right?
Yes,
All
for
right,
sure.
all right. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, bro. Since 2004, bro. That shit is crazy. Since 2004. Yeah, but I mean, I told y'all that's what happens, man. When you're dealing with niggas that's bottom of the barrel that waste time, that's kind of what's gonna happen. Niggas is okay wasting 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I told y'all this. So, I think what y'all can also gain from that is male validation isn't that big of a deal. It's not. I swear to God, male validation isn't enough to waste your life over again. This goes for men and women because niggas be looking for the male validation too, right? For the niggas in here that also look for male validation, it's not enough to throw your life away over. Same thing for the woman in here. I promise y'all, male validation is laced with crack. It is. So there y'all go. Yeah, she said 2004. I didn't even do the math for real. Wait, she said 2004. But I don't know. Wait. We're just gonna keep moving here. 2014. We're gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna fuck it. But hey man, if I need a one-on-one, the link for that's in my bio. Book me for between 12 and 4 tomorrow. I get to y'all. I don't even know if I'm going live tomorrow. I'm gonna let y'all know. But I'm in the process of getting the hell up out of here, so. As a lawyer, not a mathematician. Now, she did say 2004, though. Yeah, I tried to do the math for a second. Where? Are you playing with us? Nah, I be taking breaks, bro. I be taking breaks. I can't be doing this shit every day, every week like that. You feel me? She did, yeah. Kayb bro, yeah. Kayb, man. I might change my name to Kayb now. I definitely was a bop. I know. I definitely was. I admit it. I take it upon myself. I was a bop. I definitely was a bop. I accept accountability. You have a storytelling. I'm not living in that time no more, man. I'm in a time of God, okay? I'm in a time of building my connection to God. I'm not worried about who I was 5 years ago, man. When I was 19, 18. Not worried about it. All right? Hey, man, now for sure. Y'all stay safe out here, man.